What do we think about the look of these? I want to try that coconut coal yogurt that I've been seeing. Why is it sticking?
It's ice cream.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This week we've got a couple of work events lined up that should be pretty fun, so I'm taking you along with me. I thought I'd turn on the camera a little because I got some packages. My glasses from Zenny's finally arrived. I told you guys about how my glasses were messed up, and now I finally have new glasses to wear. I also ordered one of those folding cases so that I have somewhere to put my sunglasses. Put your little glasses inside. Now my glasses don't have to just like sit directly in my bag the way that they have been. Nice. But here's the actual fun stuff. So I can finally retire these. They're coming with this pink glasses cloth. I've only ever had these like blue ones. There we go, my new glasses. What do we think about the look of these? I mean, they're pretty similar to the other ones in terms of like the shape. I like round ones though because I have a very pointy chin. This connector part is higher, so it does, I guess, make my nose look a little different. The other package I got are my new lav mics. These come in a nice little case. They come with the little windscreens too, which is nice. So this is the audio and what it sounds like without the lav mic on. That's just my recording directly from the iPhone. Alright, and this is what the audio sounds like with the mic. I managed to get the windscreen on, so this is what the audio sounds like with the windscreen as well. Hopefully that's a really big improvement to all the vlogs where I just had my phone and you couldn't really hear me too well because it was really windy and shit. Yay! So excited to like use this on more vlogs. I don't know why, but I woke up today not feeling very well rested and I was like, I want to try that coconut coal yogurt that I've been seeing on TikTok. I've acquired the goods. I was just gonna get one, but then I was like, you know, might be more fun if I get two. And they only have 2 flavors at my Whole Foods. Yeah, I didn't think I was just gonna wake up and decide I wanted a $10 yogurt today, but it's fine. In case you haven't heard anything about these yogurts, they are really packed with prebiotics and probiotics. So it's not like a yogurt that you just eat in one sitting. You're actually only supposed to eat 2 tablespoons of it in a day, at least to like start out is what they say. So it's really like good for your gut health. Okay, I just tried these out for TikTok and I really like them, especially the chocolate mousse one. That one's really good. They're very different in terms of like the texture. I thought they would both be like just that thick yogurt texture, but the chocolate mousse one is definitely very rich and dense, and then this one is like very runny but still very good. This was kind of fun. I'm actually gonna head over to the office now because I do have around 45 minutes before my next meeting. But I'll probably vlog parts of it, so you'll see me in a bit. When I made it to the office, I spent most of my time taking calls. I actually ended up booking this massive office room for a meeting with someone, and then I got the room to myself after that. The office had lunch today, which was tofu and curry with rice. Dude, why has today felt like a fever dream? I got up, ignored my alarm, and then proceeded to go to Whole Foods to buy $20 worth of yogurt, coconut yogurt, and then I came to the office, forgot my badge, had like 2 hours of meetings where I was just talking for 2 hours straight, and now my voice feels kind of tired, but I'm driving home because we have a dinner event later, and I want to just finish up work at home. I have to leave partway through the dinner because I have choir rehearsal later tonight. Things are a little funky at work right now because I'm getting part of my time released so that I can work on other projects. I've been working on the same projects for like years, but most recently we've decided to reduce my time on these projects to 50%. So now I have another 50% in which I can use to explore other projects, which I'm excited about, and I'm also nervous because you never really know how things are gonna go, and I've stuck with this team for so long and it's become such a reliability, like a source of stability in my life, that I'm always working with the same people on the same projects, and now I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully only good things. Hey guys, I just finished up work and it's like 5:20. So I'm definitely not gonna make it to the gym, but I'm going to head over now to our team dinner. Hopefully they will bring out food on time and then I can eat a little dinner before I have to run over to rehearsal, but let's see. It's at Mission Rock Resort, so it'll be super fun. Let's head over. I'm late for rehearsal, not good. Rehearsal's already started. I did email my section leaders to tell them that I'd be late because of a work event, but damn, they really did go over in providing us the food. And I wasn't just gonna show up and not have food beforehand. Good morning! I made myself a little breakfast. It's now 9 a.m. and I finished my first call of the day. I have a little Greek yogurt with strawberries, blueberries, and then I added some toppings, which are cacao nibs and hemp seeds. We're actually going to a Giants game today. My company has paid for us to go to a Giants game in the afternoon, so I'm excited about that. It's like an annual tradition, I guess. Yesterday was really kind of boring and I didn't feel very productive. Felt like a big waste of time, to be honest. But I'm feeling much better today, having gone to the gym. Anyway, I spent my morning taking calls again, which is at least like 60% of what I do as an associate consultant. There was actually a funny moment in this call where one of the people we work with on the client side started off the call by tricking us into thinking that we had to submit something for legal approval, which takes a really long time. But then he said he was just kidding and he just wanted to ask a quick question. Sometimes I'll just do my makeup on an audio call if I don't have to present anything, and then I finish my makeup after the call. After some work, I took a lift to the Giants game, which in hindsight was not the smartest idea since there's a bunch of traffic, but here we are. Part of the fun is just getting food and walking around. I saw online that this lumpia place had Dole Whip, and sometimes they even have ube ice cream, but their system for the splash dollars that my company gave me was down at first, so I had to just go up and watch the game for a bit. I later went back and got a hot dog from one stand and Dole Whip from the lumpia spot. The Giants ended up losing in the 10th inning, but they lose every time we go watch for some reason. I went to happy hour after at the Underdog Cantina, which is right across the street. I love that they have arcade games. It's always a really fun time with work friends. I'm back from the game and happy hour. It was super fun. I actually stopped by Whole Foods after dinner and got some ingredients because while I was at the happy hour, a group of friends actually invited me to their oyster shucking party tomorrow. It was actually not that long ago that I had raw oysters for the first time. I think with the right sauce, they can be really good. But yeah, sauce is important, and they've asked everyone to bring some type of sauce. So I found this recipe online for a cucumber, lime, jalapeno granita. The person posting this recipe said it was their favorite sauce recipe out of the different ones that they had posted. So I was intrigued, and I'm gonna try it out. I actually have absolutely no idea how much I should be making, so I just decided I'll make a double recipe, and this might be too much cucumber, but let's see what it turns out to. You want to leave behind just the light green, the flesh, if you will, and you also want to remove the seeds. And we're trying to make a granita, which is like a slush. Today was really fun, but I also heard about some sad personal news, I guess, so that put a little damper on my evening. So I guess just another reminder that social media is not all that it seems. I really enjoy making videos because it's a way for me to like remember the fun moments and also go out of my way to integrate more fun stuff into my life so that I can have something to share and hopefully it inspires you. But yeah, some personal stuff just doesn't belong on social media, and of course it's always up to the person posting to decide what's appropriate. But yeah, it's like you can also hold both truths at the same time. Like I had a great time and I also had some sad news today, so it looks so funny. Cucumber really smells like summer. Some days like this make me think about how important it is to be sad. Like I don't know if we talk about this enough, but I read in a book that feeling numb is like your body's reaction to negative emotions that it's not ready to feel yet. But it's so important to feel the full spectrum of emotions if you want to just live healthily. Because like you can't fully appreciate your happy moments if you don't also appreciate the sad ones. It's very easy to get distracted nowadays. There's too many sources of distraction in the world. Anyway, you want like half a cup of cucumber. I think this totally comes out to a cup. So I don't think I need the second cucumber, which means I unwrapped it for nothing. Or I'll wrap it in plastic wrap, it's fine. I'm just gonna chop it roughly so that it fits. What do you guys think? Is that about a cup? Next, I have 3 limes, 2 teaspoons of lime zest, 6 tablespoons of lime juice. Okay, let's see how many tablespoons we have out of 2 limes.
Okay, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3, 4, 5, and
Pretty much 6 tablespoons, exactly how much I needed. Alright, the last thing is 2 tablespoons of chopped jalapeno peppers. Okay. I just realized I'm gonna blend this anyway, so I don't need to chop it that fine. That's what she looks like. I mean, it's looking really yellow on camera. It's just because of the yellow light, but it's much more of like a minty green. A seafoam. Morning! It's Friday. I've already gone to the gym, but I'm still feeling really tired. I'm tired and I'm also exhausted from going to the gym. But I made myself a nice little green smoothie. I'm surprised, it's actually really good. It just kind of tastes like protein powder, to be honest, but it's really creamy. I added some oat milk, added a little bit of frozen fruit, and then some spinach. My NutriBullet, one of my best purchases. I have a little bit of time before my first work meeting in the morning. I want to check on that granita that we were making yesterday. It looks like there's a lot of ice in here. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like I can still break it up with a fork. I don't know why, but this green just does not want to like show up properly in the camera. Anyway. Ooh. Beyond ice, there's actual like fiber, and that helps to break it up. So this slush you're supposed to just pile onto the oysters, so I'm really excited to try that later today. If you can get a bigger container, I'm sure this would be quite fun. Just taking a little lunch break. I have so much of this. I don't know how long I'm gonna be eating this curry. And then I'm finishing the rest of my smoothie. Why is it sticking? Shirley was really nice to host for us. We had made such a mess. Apparently there's a deal for Prime members on Fridays where you can get 12 oysters for $12. So a couple of the guys went and got 108 oysters from Whole Foods, and we had like 8 people at this gathering. And then one of the guys, Nick, taught me to shuck oysters, so we took turns shucking and eating, and this was so fun. Some of the highlights were the fish sauce Tian brought, and then the baked oysters that Rick made were so good. We were all raving about them.
To hold it with me, so we share the
yeah.
liability.
It's like you guys are the fathers.
Yeji also brought us these mangosteen, and some of them were a bit hard to open, but you know what? Teamwork makes the dream work.
Wow, can you even see?
Just barely. After we ate, we went to hang out at the pool and jacuzzi, and then went back to the apartment to eat ice cream.
It's ice cream.
Rick, give me the listeners just died. I know.
Here, scooch.
See my tattoo, yeah?
Oh, it's already.
Cheers!
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I like it.
It's good.
It's alright.
It's like not like aggressive artificial
It's not too
flavor.
sweet. Yeah,
Wait, okay, let's try this one.
Yes.
Okay.
I hate this one.
Tian, you haven't tried it.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Oh my god.
It's corn?
Corn?
I'm
There's like
biting on
it's like
something.
red bean or something in there.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
7.
7? I like that one a little more.
You like
Yeah,
this
me
one more?
too.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
This is like a 6 and this is like a 4.
No, 8 and
What's
a scale?
5 to
On a
You
scale
can't
of one-
negotiate your scale. Alright, let's try that one.
Maybe I'll give it a
cheers.
six.
Is that gonna keep me awake?
no.
They roast all of the caffeine away. I like that one the most.
Yeah, I think the hoagie show's the best. 9 out of 10.
8, 8 and
It's
a
the
half.
most
I like
flavorful,
the-
sure.
Lychee
For
one.
9, yeah.
This is a good refreshing. Like I want both like alternate. Couple of scoops of this.
Hi guys, I made it back home. That was super fun, but it's like 12 a.m. now, so I'm just gonna go shower and get ready for bed. I'm gonna end the vlog here, but if you guys made it this far, comment below your favorite way to have oysters, or if you've never had them, what you would like to try. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!